Oh, and Steven here with, hey look, it's Vegas and VegasForFreeNow.com. Vegas doesn't get a lot of rain, a lot of precipitation, but when it does rain, it usually rains hard in the winter, or hard in the summertime and not hard in the winter. We're just going to take a quick walk today. It won't be a super long video, showing you what it really does look like in the desert in Las Vegas when it rains. Are you ready for all this? I'm ready for all this. Hey look, the camera's over there. I shouldn't put the camera. Okay, let's go. Outside across from the Planet Hollywood, in front of the Planet Hollywood, we have Sammy Hagar, no longer associated, but he's the Cabo Wabo brand guy. He sold it years ago. We have the Bellagio, whose fountain show will not go off today because of the rain, and we also have the low-hanging clouds that make it look a lot gloomier than it really is at the Cosmopolitan. So, for the record, Las Vegas is evidently, according to the National Weather Service, Las Vegas gets 4.21 inches of rain per year, annual precipitation. It's never in the form of snow, ever. The showgirls were smart enough. They stood in front or underneath this overhang. We have 21 precipitation days a year, so if you do the math and you divide it, it's very little rain per actual day it does decide to rain. And some days it's a trace amount, and some days it's a lot. And today is one of those deals. So, by the way, for the record, people wonder how these showgirls work. I want to tell you right now. The showgirls work for free, but you give them tips. If you don't give them tips, that's fine. It's an old court case. We'll do a whole video on mascots. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you like Vegas stuff and Vegas videos. We'll talk about how that all went down because I was part of the strip during that time. So Vegas gets, back to what I was saying, 4.21 inches of rain. I guess it probably fluctuates year to year. It's not a lot of rain, but when it does rain, it rains hard because of those rain days. There's 21 of them every year. But it doesn't seem like it rains all that hard except for in the summertime. So we get a lot of hard rain in the summertime. It's what they call monsoon season, although it's not really the technical correct term according to an article I once read in the Review Journal newspaper. But you can see the issue here. When it does rain, it kind of floods a little bit. If we stand here, we can see there's some good amounts of rain. Although in the early 2000s, Clark County spent a lot. Oh goodness, look at that. See, I didn't even pay attention. So I'm getting nice and wet now for you. That's what you have to deal with on the strip. And not a nice thing if you don't pay attention. Now I got cold feet. Good thing I have a nice warm vehicle to go into. Not every tourist would be so lucky, but they're also not holding cameras. Clark County back about probably 10 plus years ago, they busted out an initiative to revamp the storm sewers and all that in Las Vegas, and they spent a lot of money in doing that. And to this day, we still have flooding that happens in most low-lying areas in the Strip in Vegas. You can still go behind what's now called the Link, which was at one point called the Imperial Palace, and see that there's issues with flooding, lots of flooding. Just look that up. Look up Imperial Palace flooding, Las Vegas, and you'll see a ton of rain. I'll try to remember as I'm editing this video to put that footage in here so you don't have to look that up on YouTube. And, you know, most tourists come here in the wintertime. Folks that are from North America, they're smart enough to wear winter clothing. Some are not. Some walk around in t-shirts. And if you walk up to anybody and say, aren't you guys cold? They're going to fire back with, well, you know where I'm from. But the truth is, it's chilly. You're in the rain. It's a cold rain. It's a North American rain. It's not tropics. Well, Mexico is technically part of North America. This is not a tropical rain. It doesn't feel good on your skin. It's just chilly. Right now, these days, we don't get as cold up as they do at Mount Charleston. Mount Charleston gets a lot colder, so they get the snow. So this is never going to turn into snow at night. As for driving, how do people drive in Vegas when it rains? The answer is not very well. You have some folks that lived in the desert their entire life and experience rain days only a few days a year. You have other people who come from cold climates that have been out here for decades, if not more, or at least 10 years or several years, and you forget how to drive in that weather. And then you have people that are used to it, and they think it's just a joke. But when you put all those people, especially put all those people on the roads, and then multiply it with a dash of European folks who may not even drive on the same side of the road as you. And you have yourself a perfect storm of bad drivers and accidents. So accidents go up tremendously on these rain days. Also, umbrella sales go up on rain days. And you can tell it's slow and how the rain affects traffic, because honestly, look, number one, there's no traffic here. These booths at 3:45 in the afternoon are closed. This is a Grand Canyon timeshare booth. This one here, if I recall, is a henna tattoos. They do henna tattoos and fake contact lenses to color your eyes. And then you have here, this is a giant booth that does those customized spray paint deals that you see in every tourist area ever. We have the Crazy Party Taco Bell. You can hear the music if you go in. I don't want to get copyright. Yes, Taco Bell sells margaritas here on the strip. And on this corner, we're standing on what's called Harmon Corner. This is a business development called Harmon Corner. Lots of retail, lots of national chains that you're used to. McDonald's, Taco Bell, Subways. Subways. Sounds like something my grandparents would say. It's a Subway and a Walgreens. All right, another look at the cool kind of cloudiness that the Cosmopolitan has right here. And we're gonna be out here, guys, because there's not much else to say. It's raining in Vegas. It'll rain for a few days at a time. And then we'll have about 90 to 120 days straight of no precipitation and sunny blue skies. If you're coming to Vegas, you're visiting Vegas, and you want to get some free stuff, hit up our website located in the link description. You probably qualify to get some free show tickets, gambling, or cash. We'll talk to you guys later. My name is Steven. This is Steven with Hey Look, it's Vegas. Vegas for free now. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.